Hey, it's Tim from the 80K Voice podcast. I'm back. Pierre's back. Craig's back. We got a studio audience here today. That's new. You know, this is the 80K Voice podcast. We have our very own producer here now. We're moving up in the fucking world. We're moving up. That's more one fuck for the podcast. Oh, there it is. We're
maxed out.
We're out of F words now. So today on the podcast, we are going to talk about a few different things. But first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my friend Pierre, because he is a big boy now. He is 23.
I think I can finally run a car.
And no one likes you when you're 23.
Yeah. Oh. No one gives a
No one liked you
frick
anyway.
when you're 23.
That's true.
Well, today, it's going to be a good one. Do you guys think it's going to be a good one?
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
Do you guys want to get going around the world sort of thing?
Yeah, let's go, Tim.
All right. I'm Tim, one of your hosts on the 80K Voice podcast, and I really like the V8 energy drinks. They're delicious.
I'm Craig, and one of your other hosts, and Tim gave me a Boston pen that looks like a bat. I got a pen, though, so we're moving up.
I'm Pierre, one of the other hosts, I guess. And my war with the bees has gone further, and I punched myself right in my beanbag to kill one the other day.
Commitment.
It was worth it. I threw up a little bit, but it was worth it.
Well, Craig, we could kick it over to your corner, but do you want to sing Pierre happy birthday?
No.
I kind of do.
Me. No, I'm good.
Ma.
Happy birthday to
you. Happy
You're
birthday
102.
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Mr.
dear
President.
Whoa.
Happy birthday to you.
How's your ears feeling, listeners?
Golden. They're golden.
Good.
Let's
What's
hear
our
Craig's Corner this week.
Craig's Corner. Fun fact for you guys here on Craig's Corner. I'm always coming at you with some hard-hitting facts. Number one fact here. Candle wax does not taste like it smells.
The new Red Bull tastes like candle wax.
Yeah, it does. That shit's disgusting.
So all I'm saying is like that chocolate-scented candle.
No.
Very, very misleading.
You try and grab a spoonful of that, and it's just not.
It's just leaving you with a whole bunch of heartbreak.
No, just
Craig,
like,
you're breaking my heart.
kind of like how a dog turd looks like chocolate mousse, but it doesn't taste like chocolate mousse.
Or how do you know that?
Or yeah, wait a minute. Or like how crayons don't taste like their colors. You know, blue and red don't taste like blue and red.
Care to elaborate, Tim?
You know, like when you taste blue and red, and you grab a.
Tim, how many crayons have you eaten?
You drinking paint?
Are we
again?
talking about next topic? Oh wait, Craig, are you done? I don't want to interrupt you again here, but for the next 4 months.
No.
You interrupted me twice.
So you're all good, Craig?
I'm good.
Let's talk about fears.
But we're gonna
Bump,
revisit
bump,
this. Oh, Tim eats crayons.
Maybe another time.
So some irrational fears. Mine personally
They're delicious.
is ghost and the supernatural.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that extensively last
did.
podcast. Well, 2 podcasts ago, actually. I have a crazy,
Ladies and
irrational
gentlemen, he is
fear of-
rubbing his chest right now because he's nervous.
The sweat is pouring off his brow.
Oh God, claymation. So clay animation. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer used to fuck with me.
That's 4. We're done.
That's it. All right, podcast is over. I used up all the cusses. Yeah.
So Gumby and Wallace and Gromit is a no-go.
Can I just tell you guys a little story
Yeah.
right now? Back in high school, we had a teacher. Not gonna name drop her because I don't remember her name. She was crazy looking. Someone had told her, Tim's not that fucking fond of fan.
5.
I'm sorry. I like swearing. This isn't FCC regulated. I'm gonna swear. All right. So, anyways, she says, "All right." Oh, someone's like, "Tim doesn't like claymation. Isn't that crazy?" Next thing you know, she's playing it. I'm leaving the classroom, and I walk all the way across the high school to go into another teacher's class. The guy was like, "Hey, Tim's afraid of claymation calls me. I'm like, I'm here. And they're like, how did you get across the school so fast? I was like, I don't fuck with claymation. It's not my thing.
Craig,
Don't worry, I got a tally going.
Craig, what's your irrational fear?
Falling into graves.
Falling into a grave. Now, a little backstory. Craig and I work for a landscaping company, and they were currently digging a grave while we were there.
For a
mowing
new
the
resident, yeah.
Yeah, 2 graves,
Wait.
actually, while we were there mowing the cemetery.
Is the new resident dead?
Yeah, they say we got to do a good job, but
People
I
are dying
tell
to
our
get in
boss that, yeah,
They're dying to get in.
I tell our boss that the people that live there don't care how it looks, and I get yelled at. So, why are you afraid, Craig?
Come on, who wants to sit in a grave? Oh, making me cringe.
No one.
All right, guys. So
Right then.
last weekend when I was in Boston, me and Michaela were walking by this graveyard.
And you shook hands with Gumby.
No, dude, there was literally just people chilling in the graveyard, though. Like, wow, look at all these graves. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? Like, everyone is, like, hanging out in a graveyard. I'm like, what is going on? It was so
What
freaky.
is going on, guys?
Do you think it's the same graveyard from Fallout 4?
No,
No? All right.
it's in Boston.
So,
That's where Fallout 4 was.
Tim, why are
Was
you
it?
afraid of
Yeah.
claymation?
Why am I afraid of claymation? So, I don't have an exact date pinpointed down, but I have kind of figured it out. It like I remember being a kid. This is before my house burned down, so in the house before that, and I remember like there was this claymation that was on, and what, Craig?
Craig just trying to flex
This
on
is-
you because he's only lived in one house that hasn't burned down.
Yeah, it must be nice. Anyways, and there was this, there's literally like this one claymation show, and this like old woman like cackling on it. And there was a spooky town. I don't know, dude. It was just so like. I just hopped forward in my chair. Sorry. It was so like vivid, and it scared the hell out of me. And yeah, I mean. You know, that's the closest thing I have to a rational reason why I have an irrational fear of it. Over the past couple of years, I have been better about it. Like, before, I would tear up if someone started to play claymation at around me.
Friendly, loving Gumby and Wallace and Gromit, Tim is petrified of.
Chicken Run. For a while there, they were only
Chicken Run.
they were only making claymation movies, and it was a real rough time in my life.
Tim's like, I missed out some serious cinematic pieces right there.
Rudolph was fucking claymation.
I have a childhood chicken
Frickin'
run plate. Do
claymation?
you want that?
No, why would I
It'll
want
probably help
that?
you lose weight. You'd be too afraid to see it. You'll leave all the food on the plate.
Yeah, I mean, no. I don't know. Let's talk about Pierre's irrational fear of the occult, even though it's not a real thing.
Call.
Ghost?
What do you feel? How do you feel about witches and shit, my guy?
Well, I'm not really afraid of. I mean, if you show me a witch, I might be afraid of a witch. I don't like ghosts.
The idea of a witch, does that scare you?
I guess. I never really thought to put some thought into it. But yeah, let's stop this dead air real quick.
Why do you talk?
Cause I was talking to you and you just gotta.
Yeah, you can keep talking to me if I'm not listening to you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, witches. I don't know. Ghosts.
Something's going on upstairs.
Nah, it's not worry
Sounds
about
like
it. We're
an
down here.
occult.
Sounds like a them problem.
Sounds like ghosts.
So yeah, I'm just afraid of ghosts.
Now, how long have
Supernatural.
you actually been afraid of ghosts? Like, can you be like,
I don't know. I probably watched like a scary movie I wasn't supposed to as a kid, and ever since then it was just no, that's okay. Like even movie trailers that are on just TV, not scary at all. Don't like them.
you know what? You know what movie scared me a lot as a kid?
Human Centipede.
No, that was a good show.
That made him horny.
Yeah, that part when she stomps that baby's head in or the gas pedal, that was crazy. You never seen it?
No.
Spoilers, sorry. Scariest movie I ever saw when I was a kid was Sixth Sense. That I was like too young to watch it, and it scared the hell out of me. That one scene where he's like in the cabinet and he's just like, "Let me out, let me out."
I've never seen it, so I.
What? You've never seen it?
No.
Why? Go see it.
Okay.
That little kid is super cute. He was also in Pay It Forward. That was a great show. Movie. Why?
Movie.
Let's play a game.
A game?
Yeah.
You want to play a game right now?
Or you want to talk about, or you want to hear Tim go off about Swampa?
Yeah. Well, let's ask the live studio audience.
Yeah, what do you guys want to hear?
Corey.
Game or Swampa?
Swampa or game?
Shouts out to Corey.
Depends. What's the game?
Say a name game.
Let's play a game. All right. So
Pierre's going to kick it off.
I'll kick it off. Little rules. We each say a scenario, and then all the hosts have to say who they think it matches the most. To start, I'm gonna say most likely to get fired from their job next. I'm gonna say Craig, just because I think it's gonna be something stupid.
Fired from their job?
Pierre.
That's fine. You can say that, but Craig, I think it's gonna be completely out of your fault. You're gonna do everything you can for a lady. She's gonna complain anyway, and say you stole like her stuffed animal collection.
I think it might be me.
Tim's like, I've just not done my job lately.
Yeah. I think
I've been
most likely
dogging
to
it.
most likely to quit their job though. I think would be Pierre.
That's fair.
Like that's I don't know.
All right, are we going to Tim next?
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
to Tim.
All right. So someone mentioned something about a Kyle. So the first one I thought of was which one of us is most likely to punch a wall.
Tim.
I think Tim too.
I think Craig.
What?
Yeah, I think it'd be me over Craig.
I know Craig would be too afraid to punch his
I
wall
punched
at
a
his
wall
house.
once when I was like 6 and I hit the wall stud.
That
I
was
was
it?
like, whoa, never doing that again.
Yeah, I definitely am the one who most likely to punch the wall. Actually, punch a wall.
Craig, what you got
Punch
for
a
us?
wall. Most likely to lose in a foot race against me.
Well, obviously not me.
I think Craig is.
Your boy's got wheels.
Craig is most likely to lose.
I'll say
I don't
Tim.
know, Tim. You lost 2 out of 3 times.
All right. I want to put this out there, Craig. Our third race, I eased up on you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I
my
eased up.
bachelor
You
party,
just gone through a breakup.
we're going to have a race.
I was like, he needs this boost. I gave him.
I don't think so.
if
ladies
you
and
guys really
gentlemen.
want it, we'll pull the old footage of Tim eating Mother Earth. when he's,
That was raw
when he's-
power, baby. The grass is wet.
that was raw power.
That was
Tim's
too
got
much.
a big block Hemi under there.
Yeah, it was too much power to
Big
that leg,
block,
and
but-
it just came out from underneath me. I
Okay.
ate it hard that day, though.
All right. Mine is
Fudge.
most likely to just have a second life. Like a whole other family that we don't know about. Another group of friends, like another job.
Probably you, Pierre.
Yeah, probably you.
I mean, I would say Tim, but I think I could pull it off.
You're the one that goes off like most like. Wait, have you seen Pierre in like a week, 2 weeks? No, I haven't seen him. Oh, he's gone.
I think I could do it. I don't think it'd be me. It'd be pretty tough.
I think it's you.
All right, Tim. What do you got
that's
for a
fair.
second one?
Second one. Which one of us is most likely to eat the last cookie?
Oh, damn it. There's 3 there. I thought there was only 1 left.
Oh man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like I'm the last person to eat the last
Yeah,
cookie.
I would say. Oh.
Live studio audience coming in for the kill.
It's Craig.
Tim,
I'm
you
thinking-
have
I'm
you have
thinking of
crap falling all over from your beard.
I got cookie ASMR going on.
Stop eating the damn things.
Craig,
I
what
think
you
at
got
a
for-
party though, it might be me. Like
then-
it would be like,
Then you'll break a table.
yeah, like ooh, hey there, cookie.
All right. Craig, what you got?
Most likely to win in an arm wrestling match against Tim.
Me.
Me.
You can't include the people in the room.
Yeah,
in
Craig,
your
you're really
things.
making this difficult.
Like I think I'm gonna. I'll
Pierre.
be. I'll
Pierre.
No,
Everyone
classic
happy?
Craig to try and play things right down the middle. If I take one guy out of the equation, there's only 2 other options, so only one person doesn't have to be happy.
What was it again? Most likely to lose in an arm wrestling? Win? I think I could beat Pierre, so I think it'd be you, Craig.
Is that really what you want to have said?
Yeah. I think I could beat you in arm wrestling.
I don't even care that you think you could beat me, but the fact that you think Craig would beat you.
I messed up again. I didn't understand
Tim, cut this.
my my comprehension skills have not been great lately. I've been drinking a lot of Faygo.
Fago,
It's been messing with my
Getting
brain.
back to your roots, baby.
Fago and Shasta Cola.
All right, is it mine?
Sam's Club.
Sam's Dr. Thunder. Yeah, go
Dr.
ahead.
Frost.
These
No,
ones
Mountain
aren't as,
Mountain Frost.
these ones aren't as raunchy as last couple
No.
weeks.
Most likely to just get kidnapped, just straight up stolen. Craig.
Yeah,
Me?
Craig, because he'd be the
Sir,
easiest
can you
to
help me
kidnap.
put this table in the back of my van with these 4 large Cambodian men?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me just tell you about my ACL too, man. And then next thing you know, have you seen Craig? No, I haven't.
You guys suck.
Just call his parents. Hey, have you guys seen Craig? No, I thought he was with you for the past 2 months.
Craig, think
Oh.
about this though. You're also the lightest one here, so like you're the easiest to just pick up. That's why you'd get kidnapped first.
Well, you can't argue with that logic.
You're right.
All I had to do is
I
go
wish
dead
I
weight,
could.
and no one's picking me off the concrete.
He's going slump. Get him.
All right, Tim, what you got for me?
All right, last one. Which one of us is most likely to suck on toes, like, and enjoy it?
You, Tim.
Tim.
I think it'd be Craig.
I don't think it'd
Craig's
be Craig.
just a freak.
Corey's, just so everyone knows, Corey's laughing and pointing at Craig,
Yeah.
and they are childhood friends.
So
Has Corey woken up? Is Craig sucking on his toes? Soft confirm.
soft confirmed.
Multiple times he says
Craig's a
soft confirm.
Soft confirm, Corey.
Oh, yeah, soft confirm.
Yeah, there he is.
That's
Craig's
wrong.
a toe guy.
That's what?
Craig's like, why is this all? My mom's gonna listen. She's gonna be mad that I suck on toes.
I didn't suck on Corey's toes.
What's your last one, Craig?
Soft confirmed.
Most likely to enter a competitive eating contest.
Tim.
Not me, because I did that once with you guys, and I bitched myself out.
Tim.
Didn't even eat 7 or 20 nuggets.
Yeah, we were trying to eat 100 nuggets. I ate 18 and almost threw up.
Tim,
I
just
ate
so you know, Tim
48.
ate. No, you ate 50. I thought.
I ate 40. I was like 2 away.
No,
I ate
I
48
thought we
or
were trying to do
49.
100.
No, it was 50.
Oh, it
we,
was
we were
50?
warming up. We're like, you know what? 100's kind of a lot. Let's do 50.
It was when
like-
Burger King had like the 99 cent for 10.
Yeah, something like that. Like half the nuggets were cold. Like Craig, you had 37. I had 30. I had 49.
I definitely put up a fight. I mean,
yeah. I had 40. I think I had 49.
Tim's got
and
willpower like no one else.
I had 49. Everyone was like, "You gonna eat that last one?" I was like, "No, I literally can't. I'll throw up."
And there was a weird carnival across the street that night, so we weren't really sure what was going on.
Yeah, we thought it was best just to beat feet out of there.
That carnival was sketchy.
It was sketchy.
Didn't you
Like,
go
if
there?
Yeah, if you go there by yourself, you're never going to be seen again.
That's where Craig would most likely get kidnapped from.
Yeah, I'll help you guys load up the carousel.
You guys got you guys got donkeys? Oh hell yeah! Can I pet one? Yeah, sure, buddy. Kicks him in the head. He's dunzo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. we're
Let's
gonna-
fire it over to Pierre for the
No,
Laporte
We're
report.
going over to Tim because we're going to pick up on a very spooky story.
Oh. Swampa returns.
Swampa, the Chronicle returns. I think we're gonna have another episode after, like another series after this.
Another series
ra-
or another.
Like a wrap up.
Yeah, like this isn't gonna be the conclusion, but we're gonna get pretty damn close to the conclusion, and we'll finish it up next podcast. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie still. So where did we leave off last time, boys? Swampa, he just moved back.
We had
up
met his wife, and he just moved back up here.
because his wife. Okay, yeah, his wife
Left
Susan Daisy left him.
Then he fires tennis balls into the swamp.
Yeah, that's what he does now. And then, he came up to upstate New York, Adirondacks, and this is where he found out that swamp demons had taken his wife. And now we're gonna continue the story of, so from there, I was talking to Swamp. Yeah, Swamp was real. I talked to him the other day. So he was telling me this, and he said, Tim, listen here, buddy. So after this, after they took my beautiful wife, they went and we went into the and then I said, whoa, Swampa, buddy, you need to clean it up. I can't understand you. And he's like, how much are you making? And I said, all right, whatever. Oh, you like to see homos naked?
Stop.
Anyways, so Swampa, he goes into Daisy's house. He knows that she's been living there for years now. Turns out Swampa had a son that he did not know about. So when Daisy came up to upstate New York, she was pregnant and she never told him. And so the son of that, or his son, was a very powerful warlock, but he didn't know it. And that's why the swamp demons ended up taking him. And my God, that's a bulge. Anyways, the swamp demons ended up taking him because of that. Now, Swampa had spent a year and a half trying to figure out where the live studio audience is getting a little weird. They're getting turned on by the Swampa story. Anyways, so Swampa had spent years trying to find out where his wife had gone, and he had gone through the house, and then one day he came back and he saw that there was this little rune on the table, and he said, "That's a weird rune." And
Are there normal runes?
yeah, well, you got your everyday runes like stop signs are runes, and yield signs are runes, all that good stuff. They're all runes technically, but this was a weird one. It was like, that's what it said. So Swampa knew that was a little odd, and so he brought that rune to the nearest college, to the College of FM Winterhold. And he talked to someone there,
They're
and
all over the place.
well, this is how Swampa told it to me. That's how I'm telling you. But you gotta imagine, I'm translating from a grovel, like literally Swampa's telling me this for 20 minutes, just dad on me. And, so Swampa's at the college, and he finds someone who knows something about the rune. And that guy tells Swampa he needs to go to the swamp. And Swampa says, "Why would I go to the swamp?" And the guy said to Swampa, "Go to the swamp." So Swampa said, "Okay." And he went there, and the guy said, "You have to swim out into the lake at 11:45 at night." So Swampa swims out to the lake. It's
Swamp.
Well, yeah, Swamp Lake. Anyways, so Swampa swims out into the swamp lake at 11:43. So he's a little early. He's a punctual guy. And next thing you know, 11:45 hits. And he's running a little late. And then he realizes that his watch is like a little bit ahead. So he thought it was 11:43, but it was really 11:44. And then next thing you know, the swamp completely opens up and drops Swampa into the netherworld. And this is where he finds his wife, his son, who's a powerful warlock, and a demon, and they're all living in this little cabin in the underground world. And Swampa goes in, and they're all having a turkey dinner.
No, Tim.
But it's like a demon turkey dinner.
Do we want to leave it here on this cliffhanger?
What the freak does a demon?
Well, hold on.
What is it? Can you please answer just one question?
Just move past it, Craig.
No. The listeners need to
It's
know.
important to me.
What does a demon turkey dinner consist
So
of?
you have your normal turkey, okay? You have your mashed potatoes. You dirty mashed potatoes, you leave the skin on.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, the skin is human flesh.
What the freak? You're getting
And then
very
you
dark.
have sweet corn, cranberries, which is half cranberry, half human heart.
Okay, I don't
and
need
then
to know
nerd
anymore.
Nerd root.
Nerd
And then,
root.
okay? This could be a good spot to end, but I need to set something up
Okay.
for the next
Okay.
episode. So, Swampa bursts in. He kicks the door down. Boom. Hey, I'm here now. FBI's it. Kicks the door in. Boom, I'm here now again. He says, "Hey, that's my wife." And
Pilgrim.
and the demon goes, "No, it's not your wife. It's my wife." Don't touch me, Pierre. Anyways, so Swampa says, "You're a jerk. Give me back my wife." And the she's there. She's like, "Swampa, you're here. Thank God. He was going to make me eat dirty skinned mashed potatoes with real human flesh." And Swampa said, "That's right, babe. I got you." And luckily, in Swampa's back pocket, number 2 Ticonderoga pencil, yellow. And he says, he also had a gun. That's not important. He shoots the demon, doesn't do nothing. Next thing you know, He says, "Fuck it." I'm sorry for the F word again. He says,
We're up to 10, just so you know.
he says, "Heck it," and he takes the Ticonderoga pencil out and he whips it at the demon. Boom, right into the demon's eye. And that's when Swampa said, "You know what? The color yellow. That's what demons are. That's what they're weakness to. The color yellow. You always see demons without the color yellow." And so the swamp demons say, "Ow, my eye," because he's got a pencil in his eye now. And then that's where I'll leave the story.
Oh, Corey's got a question.
Would yellow bullets work?
Yeah, but the paint has to be all the way around it. So like this was a brand new pencil, so it was like mostly
Okay.
all the way
All right.
around. So yeah.
No, I just gotta. You don't have to like, give me a soft or hard confirm. Is this why he hits yellow tennis balls into the swamp?
Yeah, soft confirm. That's why he hits yellow tennis balls. Why do you guys keep trying to guess my story?
All right. Let's stop guessing. Let's switch gears here.
All right, we're going to fire it over to Pierre for his Laporte report.
All right. So, as some of you know, my family raises chickens. We've done turkeys. And me and Craig were at the store looking for a birthday present for our boss the other day. And I stumbled across baby pheasants. So we bought 10 baby pheasants. We're down to 6.
What?
Yeah, no, apparently they're the easiest things to die. Like, they just, hey, little guys. Oh, heart attack. That one's dead. Yeah, no, they die fast. But we're down to 6.
These are the strong.
Yeah, they're the strong, We're weeding out the weak ones.
So can we just talk about your obsession with buying small birds? Because there was a real kick where you were like buying some chickens every week.
Oh, my mom hates birds. You can't return birds. I might just buy a parakeet and put it in the chicken coop and see if she notices.
The full-on parrot.
Oh,
that thing will
wow.
yeah, don't worry, Mary. That will live for 15 years.
So now me and Craig are going to start a pheasant farm and just sell pheasants.
Aw.
So if any of you out
Want
there
in?
want to get
I
in,
want
we're
in.
looking for some
You know anyone that's got
for
pheasants?
investors.
Yeah. DM us if you got some pheasants.
I know the Bagwells. They do chickens. They might be interested in some pheasants. They're all dead. The Bagwells might be getting back into chickens.
Yeah, weasels are a rough thing.
Yeah.
I haven't really been the same since
Yeah, the
I
weasels.
lost my Lucy.
The weasels got all my chickens, all 13 of them, one night. And I told my coworker that, and she goes, "I can't believe the measles killed your chickens."
It was real bad. Real outbreak.
I was like,
I think the other chickens brought blankets with measles on them and gave them to my chicken.
worst case, the bird flu you ever seen.
All right, what's
My
on the
chicken-
docket now?
Docket, we're going to talk about something that the government doesn't want you to know. And that is that the Adirondack Mountains are full of gold.
You heard it here first, folks. Tim, our very own host, told us that the Adirondacks are indeed full of gold. Tim, can you hard or soft confirm that?
Well, after I mentioned that on the podcast, a couple of big broody FBI guys came over to my house and beat the crap out of me. Almost cussed again. So I have to say no, because they told me I have to say that's not a thing anymore. But if it was a thing, hard yes. It's such a thing. Come for me, Mr. Black and Mr. White.
So where would we find the gold?
You have to, like, it's not like a normal gold
So it's
veins.
not like Alaska, like you can't go
No, you can't.
screening through rivers.
No, you
and-
can't sift for this gold. This
Ah.
is digging gold. You got to find the veins of it.
This
There's
is
no way to
digging.
find the flakies.
No,
of
it's
it.
just like shovel, backhoe.
Oh, this is full on spelunking right down into.
So we got to go in the cave and then dig in the cave.
Yep.
Spelunking.
Now, hear me out.
Spelunking.
You remember the old low road on the way to Route 5?
Yeah, totally.
Well, anyway, there's a cave, and the low road's now shut down for 4 years. There used to be a cave on that road. Do you think that's why they shut it down to get the gold out of there?
I didn't know about this, but yeah. I mean, no, Miss
Craig, get your hands out of your pants.
Craig. I know
Hands
this
aren't in
gold
my
gets
pants.
everyone riled up, but God, man.
So
Have some
you
respect.
are well. No one told me you were not. So as far as I know, we are allowed to walk on the low road.
So are you
Should one of
saying
these days, should we
podcast?
go for a little hike and see if we can find some gold?
I think we should. Let's go
I'm
get
down.
some gold,
I'm down.
boys. Oh wait, but then we got to bring it across border New York State lines
To
to
Vermont, Massachusetts. Oh, well, what's that Tim name all the states' New York borders? Ver
Vermont,
ma
Mass. Mass, Connecticut, New York.
No, we are New York.
Jersey,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania, technically Michigan,
No.
Wyoming, Ohio,
I think
Rhode
that's it.
Island?
Nope. Ohio.
Ontario,
That's not a state.
Toronto,
It's another country.
New Zealand.
Yes, soft confirm. Anyway, so we got to bring it to one of those states and like declare it, or like
You gotta lie about it. You gotta bring it to that state and say, I totally didn't find this in the Adirondacks.
is it like this fell off a truck kind of deal?
Yeah, kinda. You know, because technically New York State owns all the rights to the minerals that are in New York State. So if you find any, like, say you go digging in your backyard and you find gold in your backyard, that is not your gold. That is New York State's gold.
Oh, is this a real thing, or
That's actually a real thing.
really?
Yeah. So like any minerals and stuff that you find, silver, gold, it's not yours. Even if it's your property.
I wonder when that went into effect, because I remember.
Well,
I got a
your
tour-
papa told me about this.
When I got a tour of Stewart's factory, a part of the business Stewart's used to do was taking the minerals out of the water in Saratoga, which is essentially what Alka-Seltzer is.
Mm-hmm.
They made Alka-Seltzer before that was a thing in the 20s, before it was like you could actually do it. So they were too far ahead of their time, and then they just completely ditched the idea because no one was buying it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Storz could have been a multi-billion-dollar company.
They're gonna get there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not nationwide.
Yeah, no, not yet. They're gonna branch. All right.
Nationwide is on your side.
So we talked about gold a little bit. We all want to live, so we're just gonna stop there. We might, dabble in it a little later.
Yeah, that was all hypothetical.
Yeah.
We didn't actually talk about that.
So Tim, what's your tip for us?
One of my tips for you guys is to always tie your shoelaces, because if you don't, you might fall down
Craig?
and die.
Never eat plain yogurt. It's gross.
I love plain yogurt.
Of course you do.
It's good for your
You non-salad
system.
dressing,
It keeps
salad
me regular.
eating piece of. Go ahead.
Activia.
Mine is from experience. Never pee in the wind. I was on a deck once. I was peeing in the wind, and it came right back up and hit me in the face. And I was so grossed. I just took a shower and laid in bed for like an hour, just grossed out at myself.
Like, I'm a pig.
I'm a dirty whore.
Alrighty,
Did
guys.
you discover something about yourself, though? Like, maybe I like this?
I found out what I don't like.
Well,
I hate you. All right,
Well,
guys.
Tim, where can you find us on social media?
well, you can find us 80K Voice Instagram, but I want Craig to tell you the rest, because
Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube. Feel free to DM us, and even on iTunes. We're on iTunes, so feel free to DM us on any of the social media platforms. We'd love to hear your feedback. Other than that, it's your host Craig, Pierre, and Tim. See you later.
Gator.
bye.
I hate my ghost.
That was raw power, baby. The grass is wet.